Miami Marlins trade for former top prospect A.J. Puke from the Oakland Athletics. A Puke over the last couple seasons with injuries and poor playing just hasn't got anything going. But right here, he could give the Marlins here a guy in the bullpen or obviously a fourth or fifth starter to this Marlin rotation. So last season for Puke, 4-3 record, 66 and a third, 4 saves, 76 strikeouts, a 3.12 ERA, and a 1.15 WHIP. So pretty decent numbers here for Puke last season. And on a team, obviously, with this Oakland Athletic team, one of the worst teams in the league. After last year, trading all their top players away and J.J. Bledley going back the other way, where we know this Oakland Athletic team needs some hitters, and Bledley last season, he didn't do much of anything. 5 home runs, 16 RBIs, 21 runs scored, 4 stolen bases, 167 batting average, and a 277 on base in 204 at-bats. So right here, it's a better deal, I believe, as of now for this Marlin team. And we've seen over the last couple seasons, the Marlins have good starting pitching. And even guys in the bullpen who come out of nowhere and put up decent numbers. And A.J. Puke, like I said, a former top prospect. Injuries and bad outings have been a problem for him, even though last season he was serviceable in the bullpen. And we'll see if the Marlins stretch him out. So if the Marlins do stretch him out and put him in there as a starter, obviously I think Puke will have fantasy value. But if he's just another arm in the bullpen and not getting save opportunities, obviously he won't have any fantasy value. And on to J.J. Bledley, he's definitely a guy that will make this ball club in the Oakland Athletics, obviously. A team that's looking for some hitting and young options and cheap options as that, which they've done for many seasons, playing money ball and stuff like that. And Bledley last season, like I said, 167 batting average isn't going to cut it. But he was a pretty high prospect in the Marlins system over the last few seasons. But right now, we'll see how it shakes out. He's not going to be a guy that has any fantasy value unless he comes out of the gates hot if he has a starting role. So the Marlins and the Oakland Athletics make a pretty interesting deal, trading A.J. Puke, a former top prospect, to the Marlins for outfielder J.J. Bledley. And we'll see if this deal could pan out for both these teams and fantasy owners in the upcoming 2023 season.